See what I mean, everyone? Shaved heads, somas, and sunscreen galore. Welcome to Sao Paulo. What is going on, everybody? It is the one and always, as always, I should say, one and only Q back in effect. And what are we doing? Well, we're picking up right where we left off, because I promised we did, or we will. And I am a man of my word as I hit my desk because I talk with my hands despite you not being able to see it. Anyway, that's beside the point. So let's get straight back into where we finished off yesterday. It was in the middle of a chapter. I did have to kind of just cut it off because they love to throw you into new chapters and stuff. What up, Joel? Welcome. You're here at the perfect time, right at the start. Anyway, let's do this in slow motion, as they say. Whoa, that wants to like jump all over. That was weird.
The atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
And of course, I can tell straight off the bat. In order to fix the little weird control glitch, same as yesterday. Minimize, open it back up, and it works perfectly. Thank you, game.
Max!
Oh, you're not late, Joel. You're right at the start. You got
this.
this.
It just came on.
Okay, good. Then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Hey, no promises.
Just concentrate on staying alive. Sir!
I mean, Max isn't going to destroy the place. Everyone else is.
He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth.
Sweet golden part, though. I'm not sure what gun that was, though.
They could invoice me.
Oh, we got something to check. Photos.
Graduation
it's the
shots
sons.
of Rodrigo, Victor, and Marcelo, educated at rich kid finishing schools all over Europe. No wonder they had the common touch.
I see what you do. I see what you're at, Joel. I see. I get you.
Poor girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
Of course, we got the big homeboys. Because, you know, go Max. Look at him. Doing his big Superman jump in the air. We nailed loads of them though. We got them. Well, I guess the boss won't be too happy. Try not to destroy the plate. Yeah, it's gone. Oh, we're back to the slow motion. Listen to every single shot. Ooh. Oh, they got the big homeboys. Gotta get him. I'm gonna wait till he starts reloading. That's not starting to reload. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That was absolutely terrible timing. My cat. I don't have a cat. Oh, that was a bad time. I figured I could jump all the way to the other side. I guess not. Jeez. He keeps psyching me out. There we go. You want to reload? Have half a clip to the head. Well, never mind. That decided it wanted to... Oh, no, not again. Oh, we're dead. Oh, no, we got him. Last stand. Just need better everything. This guy's hardcore. We got him. We got him. Why was that so much easier this time? It's like 2 bullets. One knocked his helmet off and the other one just shot him in the face. Every single time.
It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out.
I'm lost, Joel. I'm lost, I gotta admit.
I didn't know what the hell I was going to find up there, but I sensed it wasn't going to be a stripper bursting out of a cake.
That would be pretty sweet thing to come back to.
I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Bronco, open up! I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad. The little...
She goes back for her handbag.
Kept the rich looking down on the poor literally as well as metaphorically.
She couldn't just come back and pick it up another time. Or, you know, concentrate on getting out of there, woman.
Rodrigo? Rodrigo? Rodrigo?
Stellar performance review, Max.
God damn it.
Of course, he was dead. Clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues.
I'm going to assume it's a big cake, Joel. Unless they're into that kind of thing.
I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall?
The art of misdirection. Everyone keeps you looking everywhere else.
Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there. Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good... Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures.
It's always the green wire, isn't it? It's always the green wire. No, not the green.
Blind luck, it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me.
Right, where are we? Let's get out of here. Through the fire and the flames.
Perfect. If I wasn't immolated, I was
Not
gonna
a-
get crushed to
Not a
death.
crappy Dragon Force reference.
Look at me. I've been contracted to protect 2 people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head.
Just get out of there so you can at least get paid, Max. Come
If I
on.
survived this, it'd be a victory for gross incompetence.
Fair balls to him for lifting up one of those shutters, though.
The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency.
Oh, stitched him a header. Gunned him down right after it. Cold as ice, Max. Cold as ice.
I was in no state to save his body from the flames. I hadn't saved him from the gunman either. I'm sorry, kid.
It's pretty shitty, though. Oh, I didn't even see him. I was looking to the left. I was hoping there was something off to the side. I'm gonna actually use cover this time. See, everything is so much better in bullet time. Unless you're the guards who get shot in the head, of course. Or the floor, or the building around us.
Rodrigo or not, Fabricas Bronco is falling apart quite literally.
Fabricas Bronco. I don't speak Portuguese. I'm going to assume that's... I have no idea.
Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor. This didn't look like a room where
no, it couldn't be
Rodrigo
like
closed
fabric or...
multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole.
I'm not buying that one,
Like
Verdi.
I was burning from the inside out. I had to go.
Oh! Damn. I'm not buying it. Not when you see the big place like this. I mean, why would they need all these crazy offices, all this superior hardware, all this mad tech? No, there's something else going on.
The only way out was to use that filing cabinet.
Tap E to push. I'm sure my mechanical keyboard came in nice and loud there. That's why you get mechanical keyboards, though. Where are we going? Right, nice.
So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week.
No, you get neither of them. Come on, Max, walk it off.
Someone up ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers.
Just remember what you told Mona. The building's blowing up.
Hey. Why?
Oh, look at his
Why
bone and
Rodrigo
everything.
Bronco?
Just sticking out of his leg.
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
Came to kill you. Because of what you did to us.
Payback's a bitch.
You killed so many of us.
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn.
Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Bronco, where is she?
Sombra got hurt. Up the hill.
Look at his leg, though. Seriously.
And it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo.
Good guy Max, though. Drags him out of fire for helping him. Doesn't let him burn. Sure, like Max said, he'll probably bleed out or die of shock, but at least he didn't burn.
I was a mess. Rodrigo Bronco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me too. I could see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk. And I would see who shot me. It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had.
Max drinks water,
I knew I
throws up.
wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather.
I can totally relate to this sometimes. Not because I'm some sort of pill-popping alcoholic, but sometimes you just need to shave it all off.
Well,
Been there, done that.
it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all. But it was gonna have to do. At least I was
Everything fell
facing
apart,
the right
Verti.
direction.
Think of Max Payne 1. He lost his wife, he lost his kid. Max Payne 2, he lost Mona. He kind of went off the rails, lost it all. Became a cop killer, even if it was a dirty cop.
Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
We did not know this. We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him. But I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know. Some guys from the Crush of Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
No, you killed him, Boha. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but
I love how he
why
just
the
shuts
hell
it
would I
down.
do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo? Please, think. I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice, or more. Right now I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
One of the Crotch of Prado told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
That shirt, though. Seriously.
So I guess
He stands out like a sore thumb, but still.
The other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature.
Max looks so out of place. He's completely lost.
I had no idea where the hell I was gonna go, so I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas. But then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
E aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
Need to know if you've ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going?
Come on, Max, don't fall for it.
Down there?
Isso.
Jesus.
Well, at least he's got a gun.
This way, come on.
At least I'd found myself a tour guide.
Still a
I
bad
see it,
idea.
There's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between. Hidden in the dark. What was I really doing walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I care to admit.
Look at this. Max is finally off the drink and he's woke as fuck. Just another day in the hood.
Some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly undercover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
Gotta love his comparisons. Those analogies are top notch.
Continua andando, caralho! Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui? Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, anda, vai pra lá!
What do you need, guys? What do
O
you
que
need?
você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então. Você é americano de merda.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro.
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem, viado. Pega o dinheiro.
Fucker stole my glasses.
Dele. Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui. Dá logo. Dá logo.
Oh, what's going on, Mystery? Pretty good, sir, despite trying to survive in the favelas of Sao Paulo here, but
Things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them. First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
it's quite the observation, Max, but alright. I don't think it counts the same way.
If there was one thing I'd learned since I've been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, it was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
Yeah, that's true. Look at, oh, what's his name? Look at Real Ronaldo. He's like one of the few footballers I do know. He's Brazilian.
Desculpa, olá. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde estou?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
No comprende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação.
Come on, fuckers, just
Well, they weren't gonna help
point me in a direction.
And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my own.
Yeah, well, thanks, Obama, but...
It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Can't sprint. A water fast. Well, hang on, let's let this guy talk for a sec.
More ways than I could possibly explain.
I know you. At the disco with the gun. Yeah, you had hair back then and better clothes. Anders Dudley
Had a
from
suit.
North Dakota. Why on earth are you here?
Well, I'm looking for someone. What are you doing here?
Oh, we came to help the cause. See, after I retired, my wife, she said I had to do something. And well, you know, I always loved kids, so I got involved in Angels of the Hill. Oh, it's a great cause, and they're really great folk, and well, now we come down twice a year to help inoculate the children of the favelas. Yeah, oh, simply wonderful, giving back. Whole family does it. In fact, my little girl's coming in a couple of days.
Aren't you afraid?
I was a cop for 25 years. And granted, Steel ain't San Paulo, but, you know, I seen things. And people are the same everywhere. Good, bad, indifferent.
Listen, have you heard anything about a woman, about 28, rich? She was kidnapped. I heard she was being held around here.
No.
All right, well, good luck.
His cop sense isn't helping
like
him.
You need it. I gotta get back at it. Hey, I'll say a prayer for you.
Anyway, Mystery, what you want to do is,
Another
since
life lesson I
you're
didn't want.
obviously drinking a shitload of water, have some basic carb to go with it. A little bit of basic protein as well. A lot of people neglect that stuff. They'll just drink water, or they'll have like soup or something. No, that's worse for you than even having a little bit to eat. No, it's cool, Mystery. Don't worry. I was just letting the little cutscene dialogue play out. That's what you want to do. This is an interesting bar.
This classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, got a telephone?
Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt, can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
The
Look,
cop.
if you're gonna shoot me, make it quick. I'm a little busy.
If you're gonna shoot me, make it quick.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down?
Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado.
But yeah, this has to be the sorriest skin joint I've ever seen.
Interesting haircut, by the way. Meant to tell you that.
Yeah, well.
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, I think.
Also, I don't know why
Forgive me if I
shaving your
promise
head gets a
never
bad
to
rap.
employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Bronco.
Fuck you.
That
You were
death
set
stare,
up.
though.
Bet your ass I was.
Now, let me ask you something.
Oh yeah,
Have you ever seen this guy?
it's completely excessive, Mystery, in the best
Say hi.
way.
Yep. He's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, you sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Caixa Preto.
Yep, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Bronco.
Lads
Now,
that
you see,
didn't
many
go
years ago,
down.
he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Bronco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Bronco?
Yes, he did some very bad things. Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Maybe at the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing. We simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange. When this guy's clowns jumped us and they shot everyone.
Everyone's a fucking clown.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
That's right. But we had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go. It's okay, it's a little weird right now.
Technically true.
I know that
they could have blown us
Victor
out of the sky with the
is
rocket.
involved in all this. I just don't know how or why. And I know that the Ufe are involved in all this as well, but I just don't know how or why. And you know what's gonna happen? The moment is gonna come along when I put all these pieces together, and at that moment, someone is gonna come along and put a bullet in my head. Anyway, listen. I think you might want this.
Finally.
Thank you.
We just lost it. How did you know?
Fabiana Branco, you've come looking for? I think she's up the hill.
So why don't you just go get her?
I don't know. I'm a cop. I mean, I'll fight corruption. I'll stand up to the rich and dumb, but if I go up that hill right now, I'll be dead in 3 minutes or less. Maybe you too, Max. You're in the jungle now.
So it appears.
Come on.
If you survive the next hour,
Max knows.
let's speak. You help me.
Max is
I'm
from
gonna do what I can to help you.
Max is from a different type of jungle.
I didn't
Concrete
know what to
jungle.
make of what this guy had just told me. What was true and what was just someone else's convenient bullshit.
Predator 2 style.
Then some less than friendly locals came in and found me in the wrong mood to party.
Peraí. Olha quem tá aí.
At least we have a gun this time.
E aí, gringo? O que você tá fazendo aí?
No comprende. Leave me alone.
Você tem alguma coisa pra mim? Do you got something for me?
For you? Tell you what I got. I got a gun, and if anybody thinks they're gonna take it from me, they'd be dead wrong.
Boom. That's what we want. Whoops. I think I just shot one of the strippers. Fuck him. Jesus, how many of them is there? Come on, get him. I hate this, like, individual reload shit because I'm using a revolver. Someone's still alive, so. Oh, no, we got our good guns. This is what we want. Why did it swap me to the other shitty one? Come on, stick your head out. I know you're there. Oh, an AK. We're sorted. No, we're good, we're good. I haven't, Grim. I haven't. I haven't played Red Dead 2. I'm actually not interested in it, believe it or not. I'm like the only person in the world who doesn't care about Red Dead 2. It's blind fire. Remember, if we killed him with it, then it didn't happen. We didn't see it. Shot the door open. Oh, let's riddle him. The last I saw the user scores on Metacritic for Red Dead, it was like 97 or something like that. And I think the other one, like the media scores were like 98 or something, give or take.
Relax, soldier.
I hear there's a lot of complaints with the game, though.
You're American? Oh, jeez, buddy. Am I glad to see you? Oh, fuck me. I've been coming to this shithole town for the last 5 years. It's like a fucking insane asylum. But it's got the cheapest pussy in the world. Fuck me. I mean,
You're in a cat house in the slum, pal, doing who knows what.
I'm a businessman, bro. And they were fully legal in this country. I think.
Oh, that's questionable.
Tip, all right? It ain't my fault, man. It ain't my fault. Don't judge me, all right?
Have a nice day.
I might have been mixing them up with the actual media scores if that's the case, Mystery. But like I said, I've heard some decent complaints about the game. Like, a lot of people are saying it's too slow, and not that it's too realistic, but a lot of the like wannabe immersive mechanics just hold the game back and make it feel kind of archaic. Or so I hear. I haven't played it. I think everywhere, all the media outlets and all are just afraid to not give a Rockstar game like a 9.9 out of 10 or something. It's like, oh, it's a Rockstar game, you have to give it whatever. It's like a Kojima game. We have to give it 10 out of 10, despite Kojima having not made a good game since MGS3. I still think the funniest ones were always the Metal Gear Solid 5 reviews. Terrible gameplay, lack of variety, terrible mission structure, unfinished game, no story, worst open world, 10 out of 10, Kojima masterpiece. That annoyed me so much.
I was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I just shot up their favorite skin night.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter this time, Max. Now, we're actually equipped for this shit. We can actually fight this war back. Oh, I just... Well, maybe if I do some Matrix shit like that, maybe we're not. I just dived headfirst into a pillar. I mean, that's one way to instantly die. What's a guy got to do to get some painkillers in the middle of a favela? I mean, when it comes to MGS5, oh shit, where did I drop? I didn't mean to drop that. Oh no. The only legitimate praise I can give the game is the graphics were good and the engine was really well optimized. It's pretty much all I could give it as a positive. It's funny that I mentioned that while playing a Rockstar game, actually. Because MGS5 was actually, well, we all know it was delayed several times. Yeah, MGS5 was delayed several times. It was due to come out just after after GTA 5. But when GTA 5 came out and like blew the world away, Kojima delayed it because he saw how big and popular the open world style actually was. Because MGS5 wasn't originally supposed to be open world. It was supposed to be like level based. Kind of like you select anyway in the game as it is. But they put the open world in there so you could kind of navigate it anyway. But the big problem with it is there's absolutely nothing to do in it. So it's just completely shoehorned in, which is why it feels so empty and useless. And the game was delayed for like 2 years because of that. And it's an absolute mess. But it still got massive amounts of praise in almost every way, despite everyone pointing out its flaws, including the gaming media. But it's a Kojima game, and you know, oh, Kojima was treated badly. Oh, he's a game director, and he was made sit in an office for like 2 months and be unhappy with his job. Oh, while paid extortionate amounts of money.
Turkey was messing with me, like I was looking through another man's eyes. I needed to focus.
I mean, everyone makes it out like he was put in Guantanamo Bay for 2 or 3 months. He was still highly paid.
I could hear a woman screaming.
And in an easy job, or a cushy job.
Across some testosterone fest. A bunch of young punks with guns killing time the only way they knew how. Nova Esperanza wasn't exactly a dinner and movie kind of place. I recognized the hoods who jumped me earlier. I was trying to decide whether to crash this party or turn back, when my natural grace and finesse made the decision for me.
Good job, Max. Good job. There we go. Chain style. Can we get them all? Can we gun them all down? Still more. Damn, this guy just won't die. He will. Oh no, I was trying to pick the gun up. And the other motherfucker just came out of nowhere. Right, I got it this time. So much better. Oh, we got them all. And I think that includes the lad that wasted me last time. It does. Yeah, Kojima gets massive amounts of undeserved praise, if you ask me. Don't get me wrong, MGS1 is a masterpiece. MGS2 was like a genre-defining game and a platform-defining game for PS2. MGS3 is the best Metal Gear Solid game ever made. But MGS4 was a disaster. I didn't think it could get any worse, and then MGS5 launched, and that was absolutely brutal. Everyone praises the shit out of PT. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That is very bad. And as like weird and creepy and Silent Hill-esque as PT actually was, it wasn't a good game. Now, it could have potentially been good when the full game came out. But PT and a lot of its mechanics were not good. I still have it on my PS4. Who's shooting me? A groin shot? I thought I shot him in the head. And I hear... Oh, I was going to say I hear people trying to kill me, but I couldn't see them. Wait, really? You can't even play the PT demo anymore? I must try that. I didn't know that. I know it worked a little while back. Well, I say a little while back. I think the last time I played it was at the start of the year. And it worked then. But I couldn't stream it. I will say that. Or at least... Oh, headbang. Right into that. At least I couldn't stream it using the Sony, what's it called? Game share, play share, screen share, whatever it is. I couldn't let a friend watch using that. Because it says like this game has no genre or no category or something like that.
This was gonna be a safe medical detox.
I'm gonna check that though. That's pretty scummy to an extent.
Was falling by the second. I had to get to Serrano before he dumped his stock.
I believe I have a stream of PT like years ago. I know I did stream it at one point, but this was before I started.
Tougher, more capable.
Before I started streaming on regular.
Boys, but I could tell I was moving up the food chain. I hoped Fabiana wasn't going to be served up come feeding time.
So we've upgraded to hoods from gangstas or something to that effect. It's like, think of it as an RPG. We've got the upgraded versions of them. Who's this guy up here? Look at him. Max's hangover's going nuts. Okay, that guy's body is kind of glitched there. Oh well.
There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already.
That was the lad I was shooting, I think. Dead by diving header. That's pretty slick though. Where is he? I dived right at him. Kill him with one bullet. Come on. I was trying to cripple him to make him fall out from behind the wall. I'm going to assume he was going to try to kill me. Everyone else is. Oh, kill the guy straight out of Watch Dogs. Shut up. No telling your homeboys about me. Spaz 15, 1 of 3. More Claudio.
Soccer had gotten Claudio away from the favela, but it hadn't gotten him far enough. I couldn't imagine his death had done much to boost the CS's approval ratings in that part of town.
Oh, well, we got him. Oh, cool. I just got the notification. If you're here watching, Daniel, thanks for subscribing. If not, it's someone else that watched a different video. Come on, stick your head out. You can usually tell when you get them all because the music stops. And right as I say that, someone is still alive. Whoa, whoa, where, what? Oh, where did that come from? I could hear him running around. Shouting something at me, but... Well, I was the blind fire master there. Got 2 headshots with it. There he is again. Look, look, I don't know where he is. There he is. Oh, that's why he did so much damage. He had a sawed-off shotgun. That's gonna leave a mark at close range. that examine? Oh, flare.
Giovanna, charity worker and socialite. Work with the poor and play with the rich. You try to live in two worlds. Eventually, you're gonna get your life ripped apart.
Stumbled right into the wrong house. I swear, I'm the blind fire king. It's headshots for days. It's a shame they don't count and never happen because you don't see them. Got nothing for me. I was expecting something fancy in there. And here, nothing. That was a blanket I shot, okay. What's up with these lads with their weird masks? I mean, suppose they are gang members trying to hide their looks, but no, you don't. Oh well, maybe my gunfire did it anyway. Kill him before he sets off the alarm, I said. Come on, Max. Reload faster. On the plus side, though, it does feel like I'm killing the insane clown posse over and over again. And that's a plus in anyone's book. That everyone? Yeah, sure it is. Nope. Oh, that was so close. I thought I was dead. Sweet alien, though. Actually, you know what? I might be able to try something. No, you're gonna have to wait. Oh, where did the other one come from? I thought there was only 3 of them in there. Apparently there's 5. I just took out Rick Ross. Wait, is Rick Ross still alive? Didn't he have a heart attack recently or something? I don't remember. He had a couple of decent songs though. Drug lab.
They told me the favelas. Passos had told me about this stuff. Oxidado. They called it rust. Packed full of healthy ingredients like quicklime and kerosene. Cheaper, stronger, and deadlier than crack. Easily marketed to the poor and desperate. All in all, a fine, honorable way to earn a living.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that stuff up my nose or into my veins or smoke it or whatever way they do it. That's just all sorts of asking for a bad time.
Cigarettes.
1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3? Come on, Max, you can do it.
I couldn't find any clues in this place, so I decided to do my bit for the drugs trade.
No, run. okay. Cool guys don't look at explosions, so...
I was definitely in Commando Sombra territory. If Fabiana was still alive, she couldn't be far away.
Good. We're on the right track. Oh, look at all that ammo. When did we get that?
That much security, it had to be Serrano's pad. Since I was in the neighborhood, I figured he wouldn't mind if I dropped in and thanked him personally for his hospitality.
Yeah, right back at you.
Like he wasn't expecting me.
Oh no. I was hoping I had my AK in my hand. Okay, though, I'll shoot Molotovs out of the air. Someone is shooting at me. I don't know where he is though. Okay, move. Yeah, we good. We good. No, we not good. Not good at all. Fucking fell down the steps. Dived right into them. Come on, Max, reload faster. I am getting pelted. I know you're still up there. Stick your big dirty head out. Well, it depends on what you play GTA on, Grin. I know if you play GTA on PS4 or Xbox One, it's not 100% locked 30 frames per second. Like, it'll fluctuate during heavy stuff. I assume that Red Dead is a lot more optimized, so it's going to stay at 30 frames per second more often. Oh, look at the travel. Right into the rocket. But obviously if you played GTA 5 on PC, you're looking at 60 plus frames per second, so now that is smooth. You've never really truly played GTA 5 till you've played it at least 60 frames per second. And funny enough, I actually plan on reinstalling GTA 5 on here like within the next couple of days. Maybe I'll stream that.
I had to hope the king was in his castle.
In its glorious true version.
As I approached the spot, I could hear raised voices. Then I saw that Marcello had turned up with a suitcase full of money along with Fabiano's sister, Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well.
Good old Marcello
I
trying
wasn't
to...
expecting quite so many armed goons, but there was no backing out now. I would just have to act harder than I felt.
Put the guns down!
Oh, bad idea, Max. I mean, there's acting hard and there's acting hard.
Don't you kill her! Don't you!
Okay.
So he kills her, kneecaps Marcello. just like that, everything falls apart.
Here I was again, with all hell breaking loose around me, standing over another dead girl I had been trying to protect.
I'll give you a minute, buddy.
Another little flashback over
We'd
standing
only
over
been
a dead
married
girl.
a short time. By now, she had been dead longer than I knew her. I still hadn't really forgiven myself for the Mona business, but I knew that was just grief. The insanity that comes with losing the life you had built. Michelle, I missed her with every part of my being. I hated the world for not killing me with her, and I hated myself for allowing this to happen to her and our little girl. But I knew I had to leave town.
Excuse me. Max Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery.
Hold up, I gotta pause this for 1 second. Wherever you read that mystery is wrong. I turned on my PS4 during the cutscene that was going on, and I booted up PT, and it's working. It's working perfectly on my PS4, and it's the most up-to-date version of the firmware. So let me just turn this back off, and we get back into Max Payne. Now, there we go. That's enough of that. So let's see. Oh, you're talking character movement and animation and stuff like that. Yeah, GTA 5 on any platform, even 360, I assume PS3, PS4, Xbox One, and hell, even on PC. A lot of it does feel kind of weird. The controls, as you specifically mentioned, do feel kind of weird.
If I could get
hey, welcome back, Vanya.
We'd be in a slightly better position to handle this situation.
Yeah, there's lots of extra little, we call them nods and references in this part. I hope I can find them all. I don't want to spend ages looking for them, but I would like to point some of them out.
I couldn't just leave him.
I do know you definitely can't stream it anymore, though. At least not from the game sharing thing on the PlayStation. How many goons did they send after me? I suppose it's New Jersey. There's no shortage of greasy Italian slime balls.
I knew I shouldn't have gone there, and that Passos might have to pay the price for my sentimentality.
Sorry, just had to say goodbye.
You okay?
I will be once we get out of here. I get the feeling those weren't the only guys DeMarco sent after us.
Got that feeling too.
Oh shit! I wasn't paying attention. I looked at stream chat. Just got wrecked. Listen to the bullet whiz through the air. I just killed Angry Joe. Did the world a favor.
I started to wonder if my luck was about to run out when I realized it had a long time ago. That's why I was here.
There he is! The money's mine!
Come on, Max, you already had the quality quote way back in the day. It's times like this you find out Lady Luck is really a hooker and you're fresh out of cash. Shot that lad's grenade right out of the air. We good? We good? I think we got him. Nope. Now we got him. I think there's someone on the top left though. Yeah, there he is.
Stand your ground.
Hopefully we could find something better. I think one of them had a submachine gun of some sort.
I hate this shit. I'm in a fucking corner here.
Fuck.
I'm so fucking clever now.
Stick your head out. Oh no! Reload, reload! That was the perfect time reload.
You got the energy for an encore? Let's move!
Well, now mystery. Now you see why I haven't used an IGN article or anything from IGN in over 10 years. They're not the most reliable crew going, are they?
Something for the cold.
Not yet, Passos.
Detective Valerie Winterson. One of my bullets is buried down there with her. I tell myself it was a tragic misunderstanding, an awful mistake. I tell myself a lot of things. All of it crap. The truth was, it was her or Mona. I made a very bad call. This was one decision of mine I buried deeper than all the others.
Come on, let's go!
I don't know, Max. Mona's a pretty
This way.
tantalizing reason to pull the trigger on someone else.
The troops had arrived. Either DeMarco had thrown an army at this job, or he'd put a high enough bounty on our heads to attract every contract-buying scumbag on the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know who whacked him? Huh?
I got hollow points. Here, look. We all got hollow points.
We all got hollow points.
Split the bounty nice and even. All right? All right? Fair. That's all. I look like a fucking socialist too. An aid worker? We'll work it out together. Okay? Look. Cuz, how long we been doing this? I'm not giving no handouts.
Come on, Passos.
Whatever. Shut up. Whatever you say. There he is! Right? Just look. Joe.
Oh shit. We get all of them? I think we got all of them. Oh no, there's more of them. Come on, you Guido fucks. Stick your fucking sprayed hand on your pizza and
Passos had put
shove it
some
up your
distance
arse.
between himself and the goons. I meant to follow.
I got someone on. I think it's the hit. That Max Payne. The other guy might be here as well. Where you at?
Come on, I know you're there. We got one of the funky little nods. Oh, where did you come from? Thank God for last. I can't remember if it's called Last Stand or whatever it is. But either way, good thing they added it.
They didn't have much of a reason to keep Passos alive, whoever they thought he was.
That's one of the things I really hope for. I really hope we'll call it a remake or a remaster of Max Payne and Max Payne 2. I want to call it a remake. Remake it in this engine. Remake it in a Max Payne 3 engine. But give us an option. Give us the option to play Max Payne 1 with either Max Payne 1 mechanics or Max Payne 3 mechanics. And let us do the same with Max Payne 2. That would be beast. Imagine being able to play Max Payne. Wait, how did I crouch? Oh, there it is. Imagine being able to play either of those two with updated mechanics and updated, like obviously the AI and the enemies would be improved as well.
I didn't mind saying goodbye to this place whacked out on meds.
Just be cool, okay? Be cool.
Don't tell me to be cool. You Max Payne? Who? Very fucking fun.
Whatever.
You're Max Payne. I thought he was fucking Max Payne.
Fucking Benicio del Toro there looks like he's pretty fucking confused.
And this guy, whoever the fuck he is gonna get fucking dead. Look, man. Give yourself up and the marker might have a change of conscience, huh? Might grant you one last reprievement. Ain't no reprievement gonna be found otherwise.
I don't even know who he is.
You think I'm playing around here?
Classic Max. I don't even know who he is. And they'd blast him anyway. Just like that. We got Passos.
Hey man, you alright?
Jesus, look at them all. Oh, fuck. I couldn't even see him. Way too many of these lads. Empty clips. Oh, we're out. Let's see them all hit him. Oh, right in the face. I just exploded his whole cheek out. Right, we need to try... I can't remember if it's here or not, but we need to try find any grave that looks just a little bit different. Might be in the next area though. There's too many of them. Yeah, fuck it, it's probably in a new area. And why do none of these lads have like AKs or something? I mean, I guess he has that, but I'm not a fan of mixing and matching those types of guns.
Holy shit! What the hell is going on here? Don't worry about it. Just get out of here, okay? Sounds like a fucking war is going on. Calm down.
Some poor bastard, quite literally, on the graveyard shift. Must have been wondering why there were suddenly more bodies above ground than below.
Sniper!
Poor guy.
Shit!
All I can hope for is that he didn't even hear the shot that killed him.
Oh yeah, Rockstar are all of right now. They're probably all about their like horse cards or whatever.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Move up, man!
Come on, Passos, do your thing.
Cover me!
We can get through this, boys.
Come on, Passos, do your thing. I'm running out of bullets fast, Passos. Come on, I know he's there.
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Gotta move again. I'll give you cover. Wait on me. Go! Hit the gravestone! Be careful, man!
Of course, there's more of them. We did get that sweet headshot, though. I am the blind fire master at this point. Shit, he's waiting for me.
I got you. Move on.
Okay, I'm gonna cover you again. See if you can flank it. Get a shot.
Run, duck, flank. Easy orders to give when you're way behind the front line.
I have 3 shots to do this.
Great.
He's not there. That's not. We'll go around the other side. Hopefully I just don't get blasted. There he is. Take that. Anti-sniper sniper with a handgun.
We'd come in here to hide, not very successfully as things.
That guy looks exactly like Trevor in the bottom right.
As opposed to what? Disco dance?
Shut the fuck up, half-caste.
Yeah, Trevor behind us with a shotgun.
Turn around. Move. Move.
Hold it! That way, you fucking jokers. Move!
Where we going?
Hey, get easy.
You killed my son. You killed my fucking son. My boy. My only son.
Listen.
You can hear the sound effects of the baby crying from Max Payne 1.
But your son was killed in gun battle. A battle he started.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh. Shovel to the back of the head.
Fuck you! You killed my son! You fucking spick! Ow! You killed my son! Dig! No!
Come on, we got this.
I have to admit, I almost felt bad for the guy.
Dig!
Sure, he had lived a bad life, but I, of all people, knew that living with this grief would be payment enough for any sins. Still, perhaps not so bad that I was prepared to dig my own grave and let these Goombas kill me without even getting some dirt on their hands.
Goombas? What is this, Mario?
Your body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig, motherfucker!
Then again, these fuckers are probably named Mario. Hit the tug.
I didn't want to tell the guy there were 45 other bodies in the cemetery that weren't receiving their Christian rites. I figured the Gravedigger Act would buy us some time.
Well, let me hit him with it.
I'm getting tired just watching you.
Where are you going? I die!
Come on, Passos, walk it off.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine. All right, follow me.
Now, I know one of them is in this area, but maybe both of them are. But anyway, let's kill some people before we try to find them. Here's one of them.
Vinny Gognetti. I didn't think there was enough of him left to fill a grave. Poor son of a bitch. His antics had brought the once great house of Punchinello to its knees, and they were still struggling to stand up.
Remember good old Vinny? The Adventures of Captain Baseball, that boy. The Adventures of Captain Big Head Gognetti. Vinny was the fucking man, though. Nah, Payne, what are you doing, you fucking cop? Yeah, I think I missed the other one. I don't think it's here. The other one you can find is Mona. But I think I missed it. who the hell is shooting at me?
Aim at the bad guys, man.
But maybe you are a bad guy, Passos. You're just in the way. Is that 2? Yeah. Automatic 9mm.
The morgue. How appropriate.
Oh, I thought that was painkillers.
I guess they helped with the grief.
Dead bodies for days. Hey, look, it's someone I know. Someone about spooky, scary skeletons. Why the hell is there a pizza box in here? That's... I mean, I guess it's cold, but cold pizza's nasty. I don't know how people eat cold pizza. I mean, if you're going to eat leftover pizza, at least reheat it.
Hey, psst, this way. Up there. Go on, go, go, go.
You go first.
Gentlemen, thank you.
Yeah, you go first. Line of fire. You've only taken 2 shovel hits to the head.
This place looks about as good as any to make a stand.
At least the coroner won't have to go far to go to work.
Like I said, Passo's always had a good sense of humor.
We gotta find a phone. I got a connection in Queens who can help us.
All right.
Spread out and clear every room before you move on. We don't want to miss these damn fools.
Our SOS was gonna have to wait.
Ah, it was a different gun. We must have missed the other one. Yeah, that's not working. One gun at a time. Simple and effective.
Can't move here, Max. You gotta get up there and take him out.
He's up top. Every time we aim up.
Come on, man, get up there and take him out. He's got all the angles.
He's got the high ground, Anakin. We'll take his gun though. Automatic shotgun, yes please. Oh shit, reload faster. Come on, keep Passos alive. Oh, look at those pellets.
Okay, let's find that phone. Make a call.
Wasted him.
There's gotta be a landline in that office, man.
Dude, I'm just looking at the phone. What do we do? Well, Passos, he's your connection.
Yeah, at least for a little while.
Let me just call somebody, get a little help, and we'll get out of here. Hey, it's me. Look, we really need to get out of New Jersey. Yeah, things are heating up. We got like half the New Jersey mob after us. And a cemetery in Hoboken.
Just like that, snap
Here
back
I
to
was
reality.
again, halfway down the world, and still looking at the bodies of women I was supposed to protect. Only difference now is, I didn't understand the language.
Vai pra lá. Tranquilo, pode ficar tranquilo. Fica nessa parede, seu americano de merda. Que porra tá acontecendo aqui? Que merda tá acontecendo aqui?
Haven't you figured out I don't speak your fucking language?
That's right, Max. Piss off the guy with the gun.
But here's the thing. I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
Oh, pistol whip. And again. Hey, it didn't kill him, but...
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful leg club, the stadium, the docks. I've been given enough chances to make this right, and again I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my
second
punishment
gun.
from the fates.
I will
Keep
take that.
reliving the same mistakes for all eternity.
Fucker got away. My reflexes let me down.
The cops didn't seem too concerned with meeting their arrest quotas. Between me and Sao Paulo's finest, it'd be a miracle if the CS were still in business by the end of the day.
As long as Max does his thing, that's all that matters. I'm just gonna let them fight amongst themselves, though. Till the building explodes. I didn't do it. Going all Tom Hanks with a handgun.
The place was swarming with cops. They weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time, I might have a chance to get to Marcello and Giovanna before somebody put a bullet in their heads too.
Max, you've only failed 2. There's still, what, 3 to go? There's the other sister. And 2 of the brothers. Marcello and... I forget the fancy brother, the politician's brother. There they are.
Giovanna and Marcello were still alive, but I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started. This was turning into another fine example of private security work.
There's only 2 of them, Max. You can take them. You've got a gun for each of them. Just remember your whole situation with Vlad. You could be compelled to give him back his gun. 1 bullet at a time. I didn't write that. I just delivered it.
I'd heard about these raids. Rena-thugs in body armor sending a message to the poor that the cops are still in charge. When they hit the favelas, they came in hard and fast. Everyone was fair game, as I was about to find out.
Some pretty fucked up shit. Thought I saw someone still alive. Yeah, there he is. Oh, this'll do. Oh. Have a little... What was that? An automatic... Yeah, shitty little automatic pistol. Come in handy. At least it looks like they all have these. Oh, well, that's even better. That's a full-on machine gun. Oh, what's that? Desert Eagle part. around the corner. Oh, I shot through his face, and the bullet on the way out the back of his head knocked his helmet off. Max, you are an absolute savage. My kind of friend.
55. I'd seen that number before. Were these the same bloodthirsty motherfuckers that showed up after the shootout at the party? The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing second.
We just gotta find him, man. Don't worry, lady. Steal the TV, Max. Is it gonna be Captain Baseball, Bat Boy?
Sou o Dr. Arthur Fisher.
Oh.
Sou especializado no aumento de nádegas, seios,
Fake ass, fake tits.
e aumento peniano.
And dick implants, apparently.
Dr. Arthur Fisher, cirurgião plástico e procedimentos.
Didn't even know that was possible, but... I mean, when you think about it, how would it work? You know, I kind of don't want to think about it. Don't worry about those lads when we... Well, I was going to say when we get across, but apparently we're going to worry about them now. Round 2. Accuracy is the name of the game, boys. That's how we roll. Come on, Max, do it. Trying to take the pilot out, but it's not letting me. Fucking shoot the rocket, shoot the rocket. Flashback to jumping out the window. Max Payne 2. What was it? Chances are you throw the plan out the window.
I was
you
still
go there
alive,
too.
and still not all that happy about it.
Or
Why did the easy
to that
way out
effect.
never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
Where'd all the gunfire and madness go?
Você tá me tirando, pô? Alguma coisa, seu filho da puta! Onde tá o seu chefe, seu filho da puta? Cadê o seu...
I think I saved the dude. Did I? I didn't hear them get a shot off. Ah, maybe you can't.
Man, I was guessing these guys didn't spend their spare time studying the Geneva Convention.
Some light reading before bed. Come on, Max, go all big boss. Change camo.
Jesus Christ, these bastards
Crawl
were
through the
playing
ground.
games.
Through the grass.
These were the same paramilitary cops I had seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point. Yes, this was definitely them. Jesus Christ, these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
Do you have anything fancy to pick up? No. Oh well. Oh, maybe we do. I had a feeling there was something there. Part 2 of 3 and a Desert Eagle. I don't think we've even found a Desert Eagle
I
yet.
couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else. I had no option but to take the scenic route.
Remember to suck in that gut, Max, you'll be fine.
These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure everything in Max Payne 2 was above board. Even the whole Winterson incident. Have you seen Mona? Okay, I only want the machine pistol. How did I almost waste an entire clip and nearly not kill that lad? It doesn't matter. Oh, that's close enough to being good. Oh no, someone behind me. Probably shouldn't have jumped down those steps.
Nunca aprende a lição. Traficantes e viciados, né? Espero o quê?
We got him. Who needs all this extra slow motion? Although, fuck these lads in their bulletproof vests. Okay, we know better this time. Wait, where did the other like get me from behind last time? That's weird. Could have sworn I killed them all.
It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and get my bearings. Problem was, some other fine gentleman had the same idea.
Oh, just who we need.
I'd gone from out of luck to unarmed and shit out of luck. Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower. As my new friends were about to find
there was
out.
multiple dudes. They had machetes and guns.
It was Sao
I'm
Paulo's
clearly not
finest,
one of the bad
a busload
guys.
of lucky winners they picked out earlier.
Or at least not one of the ones they're hiding from.
I decided I might as well follow them. I was lost and they were going somewhere. And it was the closest I was going to get to a plan.
The plan is, I have no plan.
Where were they taking them? Did they have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. and my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received. What was going on here? They looked like the same paramilitaries from the stadium and office attacks. Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong. Anytime those guys decided to join the party, you could be sure it wasn't gonna end in a piñata and a slice of cake. What the fuck was this? The vigilantes doing an exchange with the death squad cops? Were they buying people? What the hell for? None of this made too much sense. These two were serious operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcello. Without a better plan, I thought I'd better follow this bastard.
Come on, Max. Get your stock on. Change your camo. You get negative like 25% with that.
Here was Giovanna and Marcello. What the hell were they about to do to him?
Oh, open smoke. Come on, Max, get him. Right to the face. Oh, Marcello, talk about a tire fire. Fucker has a machete. Let's go. Come on, Max. Disarm. Kick F. Yes. Left shift. Oh. Right in the neck. Look at that blood spurt. That's some high pressure stuff.
Gonna be okay. No. You don't want to do that. Come on.
Poor Marcello. Soaked him in petrol and then just lit him on fire. Stuck in a big rim of tires so he couldn't move or anything. And of course, because the rubber is going to burn for ages, it's going to make sure it keeps going long after he's dead.
It's a legendary gangway of killing people.
This is no ordinary street gang.
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh. Quem fez isso? Foi americano.
Foi?
Foi?
He's blaming you for the death of his friend.
It's because we are. And we did. We are the ones that got him.
Mata ele. Pode deixar, eu mato.
He just leaves him there, machete sticking out of his throat. So that's one sister down, two brothers down.
After a couple of hours of lying in shit, you learn to appreciate what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other. I was a wreck, and Giovanna, well, I knew what she'd seen no amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That kind of pain follows you around forever. The constant shadow of a wasted life. The poor girl had been through enough. We had to find a way out of there. Giovanna was calling Passos. I didn't know if this was a good place to hide or not. When half the local police force and a crew of paramilitary psychopaths want to send you upstairs, I reasoned the crowd was as good a place as any. At least when we got shot. Maybe some kind soul would take a video and put it on the internet.
It's going on YouTube, lads. If we die here at all during this, well, I guess Max got his wish.
Come on. You okay? Yeah. Let's go.
Also, Max with the sweaty, stained wife beater. Probably reeks of painkillers, Kong whiskey, and all his puke when he drinks himself to sleep every night.
That's a girl. In here. Let's try to stay calm, all right? I know this is fucked up.
I'm pretty calm. I'm also pregnant.
You gotta be shitting me.
Just like that.
Raul, Passos you call him. We just want to live somewhere, away from this shit.
I understand. I wanted that too, a long time ago.
What happened?
Just didn't work out that way.
Sorry to hear that.
Maybe things will be different. For you two, I mean. Passos is a lucky guy. Shh.
I guess now we're fighting for 3. Or 4 if you include Passos.
I don't think these guys are here for your baby shower.
Get down. Stay out of sight. Disperse e procure por toda parte. Temos que achar a menina e o americano também.
Oh, I've no slow motion. I stood up with bullet time in mind, but it wasn't happening.
Oh my god, no, Max, please!
Shh. Screams. Screams intensifies. Why are you running?
Listen to me, it's gonna be okay. Just calm
Crazy
down.
bitch just runs off by herself.
Are you out of your mind? They're going to kill us!
There she goes again.
Giovanna, just wait there. Passos will be here soon.
There isn't going to be a soon if we stay here.
It's not going to be as soon if you run either. Oh, look at it whiz. Let's fire a few more for good measure. Oh, I love that effect so much. I love how her voice sounds in slow motion.
Oh, thank God.
You okay?
Yeah.
Here, quick. Climb under here. And open the gate from the other side. Quick! Stay right here while I check it out. Make sure you stay out of sight.
I can't do this.
Yeah, you'd be fine. You'd be fine. It's easy. Relax. They're shooting at me. Well, I guess if we take that out, it'll solve a couple of our problems wholesale. Shit, he's still alive? Guess he didn't get the message. Bullet cams.
Riding in on a parade.
Not bad, not bad.
Couldn't have made our arrival more obvious. We had to hide someplace out of the open.
Oh yeah, you'd think there'd be like a golden piece hidden right there.
Paramilitaries, and only my face made the front page. More publicity I didn't need.
Oh, they do have a good gun. Shotgun I don't want. But I think I see a golden gun piece in the corner.
I had to get this poor girl out of there.
No, I guess not.
Oh my God, Max.
Come on.
What's going on? What's going on?
I don't know, but we gotta get the hell out of here. Let's go.
We're not going to make it, are we?
We'll be fine. We just gotta lay low till Passos gets here. This wasn't looking good. What the hell were Giovanna and Marcello thinking going in there by themselves? Guess their plan was no more idiotic than mine, and I couldn't really fault them for losing faith in the Broncos security detail.
What are you talking about, Max? You're doing a bang-up job.
To get out of the open. A barely recovering alcoholic and an unarmed pregnant woman.
You've only let 3 of them
SEAL
die.
team. I put our life expectancy at 5 minutes.
Hey,
if we were lucky.
if you can lift me up there, I'll see if I can lower it down.
All right. Ready, go. You got it? Giovanna was a brave girl. She wasn't giving up. And I guess that meant neither could I.
She got balls as big as Max.
Well done.
De nada.
Stay close and keep quiet. God damn it.
La sacada!
No,
get
down!
He just throws her over. Also, how beast mode was that? So many precision headshots. I mean, sure, at the end there was a couple of questionable ones, but we were swinging from a crane with a submachine gun, like a one-handed micro submachine. Give me a break.
Can you get through to that next room?
Yes, I think so.
Well, that may be our best bet. Go on, I'll meet you there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll find a way through. Just stay quiet and keep down.
Okay, time. Time to stock up. Why can I not pick up the big gun? Ah, okay, we'll figure it out. M4 Super, I think that's the shotgun. Which isn't really gonna matter, it's not like it's something we use.
There had to be an easier way out of there than the way I came in. I was getting good at this.
Shift up? Yeah.
I can't see a way down here either.
There has to be something.
Welcome. Drop a bus on her head. No, it's not a mall. Someone's on the left. Oh no. Oh, that is very bad. I think I'm in trouble. Fuck it, we survived. Right, I need their big guns. No, don't give me a cutscene. Go on, Max, sort them out. Where are they? Oh! bus. I mean, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt.
There must be a way to drop those stairs down.
Wait a second. I'm going to try something.
Good.
Okay, guns. All the guns.
It felt strange dealing with any of this without a lining of scotch on the stomach. This would have to do.
Better than nothing.
Come on. Let's get the hell away from here.
Although we do have a chance for an Easter egg
Right
here,
behind you.
which we will get. Listen closely. Listen closely to the voices here. I'm going to be quiet for this. As well as the name. We need to watch this first. Of course, it's in Portuguese.
Ela não é minha namorada.
Me ajuda, me ajuda! Me ajuda, Captain Baseball Bad Boy! Mesmo sendo um velho rabugento que ainda usa roupa de jovem.
Mas quase ele não consegue levantar.
Quiet, Giovanna.
Quando de repente ele tem uma ideia brilhante.
Eu tô velho demais pra usar esse taco. Tá na hora de trocar por algo que um velho usaria.
Captain Baseball Bad Boy sacou o seu melhor taco de golfe.
She's still just screaming from the other room.
Acorda! Acorda!
Even the cartoons use bullet time.
Eu ganhei, filha da puta!
Eu te amo, Captain Baseball Bad Boy!
Eca!
Assista ao próximo episódio para ver as
Now.
incríveis aventuras do Captain Baseball Bad Boy.
It should be here. Oh no, wait a minute. Hang on.
With little hope that things will
We keep
improve in
watching.
the next 18 months.
A report by human rights organizations documents evidence that up to 200 residents have gone missing from Sao Paulo.
There should be an ad for a hotel with a questionable name and an interesting voice.
Ignored by both police and city officials. More Latin American news after this.
Hotel Warner.
An unforgettable place to stay.
I must be losing it.
There it is. Did you hear that voice? That's our girl.
There's someone down there.
Where are they? Not all of them? No, that's not all of them. Of course it's not all of them. It's a really awkward angle.
Why are they doing this, Max? This is so fucked up!
Our day had started with us hiding in filth, and got progressively worse. My luck was running true to form. Or rather, I was running true to form.
No, that's not possible, Max. You're not boozed up at the moment. That didn't have anything good.
Let's go. I want to get out of here.
Another shotgun part? No, that's a file. I think that's what we're using now.
Why are you aiming at me?
Shh, quiet woman, you're in the way.
Should we wait here for parcels?
No, it's not safe enough. Come on. Damn it.
Max!
Quiet!
You're the one breaking in.
No, you're the one breaking in.
Way to turn it back.
Your leg up. All right. You got it?
Besides, it's not like they've got an alarm
Open the
ringing.
door.
I mean, why couldn't Max just jump it anyway?
Shh. Listen, listen.
Check it out. Stay here.
Okay, give us our
Oh my
file.
god, you're one of them!
Shut up. Cut me a break for like 2 seconds while I'm changing aim. Oh, that was a bad idea. Well, we pulled it back. Jesus, this lad was hardcore. Not to mention, Max had some questionable yoga maneuvers there. I never took him for the flexible type. Oh, what do we have? Part 2. That's the M4 though, so not really gonna matter. Well, I will, just don't run in front of me and rush me. Oh, more foul parts.
We've got to get out of this place!
Acabou os esconde, sua putinha de merda!
Jesus.
Condolência pra sua família!
Shot the glasses right off his face.
Here, I'm here. It's okay.
I mean, we shot him in the face, and then Max just picks up the gun anyway, just to make sure. Covers him while he's down.
Ever driven a bus before?
Of course I haven't.
Ever shot anybody?
No.
Well, it's drive or shoot, sister. And right now, I reckon I'll be better at the shooting. Come on, you can do this. All right, now listen to me. When I give you the word, I want you to slam it into gear, full on the gas, and drive us the hell out of here.
What?
Just drive the fucking thing straight and keep on going. Relax.
Just drive the fucking thing.
Go.
I'm surprised she managed it. She doesn't seem like the kind that would do her own driving.
You're doing fine.
Oh my god!
Try to stay calm.
Look at all these assholes. Hopefully we can get all of them.
Careful. Try to keep us straight.
Fucking rocket launchers.
Yeah, I see it.
There's a women drivers joke in here somewhere that I'm not gonna touch. that everyone? Yeah, that's everyone.
Just drive!
See, she sees a shiny object, gets distracted, but I'm not commenting on her driving.
We're okay. We're okay. You good?
Yes.
That's a handy piece of driving. We gotta get out of here. Quick. Son of a bitch. Quick. Come on. Giovanna, go. I need you to get up to the roof of this building and get the Passos. Tell them to wait for me now. Go. Jump. Go.
We'll just give her a little bit of cover. Among all these other motherfuckers. They're throwing everything they have at me. Headshot from this range on them. Sometimes it's not so bad. Oh, we got him. All of them. Nail him to the wall. That's an interesting color for a bus. Bullet hole gray.
I was just about to run to the roof when my savior and friend, the man whose unborn child I had just killed for, decided to leave without me.
Fuck you, Passos.
Oi, Max! Get in, quick!
Whoa. Someone didn't... Whoa, that's not right. A bunch of the background didn't load up, and neither did he.
That bastard just flew off.
Okay, well, there he is.
After everything we've been through, I saved his girlfriend's life.
Who? Raul Passos?
Yeah, Raul Passos.
Yeah, I know. I thought you guys were very close.
We were.
Well, you know what? I did a background check.
Jesus.
I mean, I thought the two of you worked for Rodrigo Branco.
Yeah, so?
So? Did you get paid by Victor?
Victor? No.
Well, Raul Passos...
Victor Branco, that's the other one.
6 times. Dating back to a few months before you turned up. He even paid for a ticket for him to go to New York.
Why?
I don't know, my guess is to meet you.
But why?
I don't know, maybe he liked you. Maybe he thought you needed a break.
That's funny.
I don't know, maybe he wanted some dumb gringo to come down here to shoot things up and maybe to take the watch for Rodrigo when he got shot.
I don't believe that.
Why? Because you're not a dumb gringo? Or because you are?
You know, I have no fucking clue anymore.
This guy calling us a gringo. Not cool. You're supposed to... I tell you, he just like saved us. Now he's calling us a gringo. Fuck him. Damn cops.
Okay. Let me ask you something.
What?
Well, what is it that you really thought that you were doing down there in Panama? Hmm? And don't tell me you're so naive as to think you were just down there guarding a woman.
I didn't know what to say. I had been so loaded in Panama, I could scarcely remember my own name. I know things had got real heavy.
Flashback time. To back in the day when Max had hair and a drink. And no beard.
Panama had been my second job with Passos.
Hey, Max! Max! Come on!
The first had been easy. Money for banging waitresses at some fancy wedding in the Caribbean. This seemed like another easy gig. It was the middle of the day, and like any self-respecting idiot, I was half cut.
No, son, nothing like doing some good blows, some good friends on a boat. Daphne! Come here, I love this one.
Marcello, you're going to be the death of me! Alfredo Morchan!
It sure beats New Jersey, huh, Max?
In some ways.
Hey, come on, it's awesome!
Yeah. Everybody's drunk and tanned and listening to house music. Most of them have plastic surgery and they're all doing blow.
Sounds, yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like New
I
Jersey.
guess it is kind of like Jersey, huh?
That's very funny, Max. Hey, Saúde!
Oh. God, I gotta quit drinking so much. I'll give myself serious liver damage.
Yeah, big deal. You can always get a new one. Relax.
I hope you're not drinking on the job, gentlemen. Kidding, I hope you are. Just stay off the yayo, I don't have enough to share. I'm kidding again.
Oh, come on. That's...
Oh, Mikey.
Oh.
Even though we just met, I feel like we are good friends, you know? I feel like safe with you guys. Know that, like real safe.
That's great.
Yeah, and I love New York. The East Hamptons, do you know it?
Not really. I spent my honeymoon in Montauk.
Oh, where's that?
It's just down the road.
Max just looking at it like,
I was there.
yeah,
I got
whatever.
so wasted, I nearly shit myself. I didn't know you were married.
Yeah, well, my wife passed away.
Good. No, not good.
Good. No, not good.
But good because now I can get you laid a lot. It is great to be single, hey? I love a woman. She's with another and she doesn't want to know it. Fuck her. I mean, could you believe that shit?
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm going to
He hasn't got a
speak to Felipe.
fucking
Felipe,
clue what to say.
You crazy crackhead, lay off the yayo, eh? Passos, walk with me.
Yeah.
What's the deal with this guy, eh? He's kind of stuck up.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, sure, tá bom, but have him smile a bit more, you know? Because life is good! Where's the truck?
It's coming, hey, soon.
Passos.
Yeah.
I gotta go lay down.
Okay.
Bodyguard. Getting fucking pissed drunk. Going to lay down and sleep. I would say how he's gonna sleep with all that music pumping, but I mean, he's literally gonna pass out. What's it, like an ethanol-induced coma or something? I can't remember the fancy name for passing out from being drunk. But either way, shit's escalating by the sounds of it. Two things Max Payne always sleeps with: gun and a drink. Although, having said that, boyos, we are going to be finishing up here for the night because it is getting late. And I've been going for a while and I didn't even realize it. Told myself I'd stream for like an hour and here I am about, I don't know, like maybe 3 hours later. It doesn't matter. It's all good, especially when it comes to quality games like Max Payne 3. Because not only do you have James McCaffrey being a beast, but you got the gameplay. And Max Payne 3 is all about that gameplay. And it's the humor too. We love the Max Payne humor. Even though it's transferred from Remedy to Rockstar, it doesn't matter. They've kept a lot of the humor going. A lot of it's solid. That's all that matters. But in the meantime, I want to take a second to thank everyone in stream chat, being badass as always, coming out, hanging out with me, shooting shit, going crazy about Max Payne and all the madness and the shenanigans that, well, that is Max Payne, and everything about him, everything around him, and everyone around him. Simply because you guys make it what it is. I can sit here playing this by myself. You guys elevate it beyond that. Make it the cool shit that it is. So I appreciate that, and I thank every single one of you for it. Until then, until the next time, which will most likely be tomorrow, when we finish up, hopefully, Max Payne 3, I will see everyone then. Hopefully. Peace out, everyone.